Hey Swamp Fox fans, I'm going to show you if you properly prepare your machines for wintertime, which yes, this is South Carolina, it doesn't get that cold, but there should be no reason if you live in the South that if you let your machines sit up for 6 months that they shouldn't crank right up. And I'm going to try to do all this in one take, all the way from my garage with a new tank of fuel, put it in my lawnmower, crank it right up. I'll even have my temperature gauge to show you that the engine is cold. And I'm going to also do the same thing with my my leaf blower and my weed eater. And the weed eater and the leaf blower have fuel in them. However, I use that canned fuel. And it's been before October since this stuff has even been cranked up. So we're going to see if what I prepared actually worked. So here we go. Got my new can of fuel for my lawnmower, and we're gonna go to the backyard. Yep, I'm walking through the house with a can of fuel. Yeah, you can help me. All right. Now I can be cool again. Here we go. As you can tell, I don't have a huge lawn. All right, it's open. Now, my only elephant in the room is the battery, which I did unhook. I didn't charge it, I just unhooked it. That's all I did, was unhook the negative battery cable from the battery. I'm gonna hook it up real quick so I don't have any undue sparks while I'm pouring that fuel in. And like I said, I'm not gonna cut tape. All right. Negative battery cable on. Okay. Let's put in key. Roll this back a little bit. All right. Roll back a little bit more. Sorry, it's a little loud. It's my ramps. All right, to show you that there's no fuel. There's no fuel. And I hope this shows, but right on the side of the engine, 65 degrees. Exhaust, 63 degrees. I can't see what I'm doing right now, so let's see if I can't swap this around. All right, now, engine's cold. Put some fuel in it. Hopefully the battery's good, and we'll turn it over. This does have a pulse pump. All right, let's see if I can't put you down for a second. All right. Whoa, a little fast. Fresh fuel. This is maybe 2 weeks old. That's why I didn't want to put the negative battery cable on it. Well, that's why I wanted to put the battery cable on it first, in case I had a little spill. I'm just putting about a half a tank of fuel in. I don't like filling them completely up, just in case I can't. Just in case I'm not gonna use it for a while. All right, let's see if I can't work the throttle a little bit. All right, hopefully the battery is good. If it's not, I'll find out real fast. Sorry about the glare behind me. Let's see if it'll crank up. Oh, come on, I know you can do it. Come on. There we go. Ready here. Leave her running. But here's where I go and I crank up my leaf blower and my weed eater with the same fuel that I've had in it since probably the beginning of last summer. And the spark plug, 62 degrees. So, and I haven't done anything. I haven't changed the fuel. All right. It's on. Alright, I'm going to give it a little bit of choke, and this thing should crank up. Like I said, I use the canned fuel that you can get from like Lowe's and Home Depot. Is some really good stuff. Come on. Check that out. 6 months. 6 months it's been sitting with that fuel in it. That canned fuel is good stuff. And I filled that up before the summer because I don't use my leaf blower very much. And yeah, it's way more leaf blower than I need, but I really enjoy my big old Echo. And 3 tugs, 1 take, or 2 tugs, and it cranked right up, and it was dead cold from sitting all winter long. All right. Now my weed eater is a little bit more difficult to crank up. All right, because the weed eater has a process. You got to start at number 1 and then go to 2 and then go to 3. So I'll go ahead and pump my bowl up, and as again show you my temperature gauge. (62, 63 degrees). So it hasn't been cranked up already. So we'll see if this one works. This will maybe give me a little bit more harder problem. I don't know. All right. 1. Oh, 2. Still dead cold. Got the damn fuel stuck. All right, and that's proof where if you properly maintain your machines, put that good can fuel in. I mean, if you want to mix your own, that's fine, but at the very end of the season, run completely out of fuel and put that canned fuel. It's expensive, but put that canned fuel in and let it run until that canned fuel gets through it. It'll smell like race gas. It smells just like race gas. So put that in it, and hopefully you'll have as good a look as I did. It's been 6 months. It doesn't get down to, you know, -20 like up north. I'm not saying my method would work for anyone up north, but if you use the canned fuel in your small stuff, because you don't use a lot of fuel in that, there's no reason not to spend the $20 on the canned fuel to put in your blower or your weed whacker. And they also have 4-stroke fuel for these, but I just run the fuel completely out during at the end of the season when I stop cutting grass. So hopefully I got this all in one take, and it translates. So I said I was going to do a little more stuff than just motorcycles, you know, small engines and things like that. My lawnmower, it cranked over nice and easy. If it acted like it had a lot of resistance, then I would have done a valve adjustment on it, which I did last year. So the valves should still be good on it. So see you guys next time. Thank you for those who have joined and subscribed to the Swamp Fox family. If you can give me a thumbs up, comment in the description, I'd really appreciate it. Please look for the links in the description. Become a Patreon member if you want to support the channel.